Nothing else sounds as good as
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Good morning to all of the listeners of the Clean Fresh Sound of WEFM. Good morning to those here in Vincy and those who are not in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. At this time, we are going to be taking in our morning commentary here on Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna from Kingsley DeFreitas. Kingsley, good morning.
Yeah, I recognize your voice by other friends out there this morning.
Yeah, she is.
Kingsley,
Okay, that's right.
appreciate when I'm silent. Appreciate when I'm silent. Morning.
No, it's just my way in saying that I miss you. That's all. Yeah.
How are you?
But here's something though. I was listening to Kama's segment last night and he played some Calypso. And he played Apaches. Most people know that I am a Apaches fan. And when I heard Patty's voice mentioned on the radio singing a song, I had to ask myself, I wonder if those persons Jews I told you should listen to WEFM to go complain that Kamal is playing Patty.
What you talking about, Kingsley? Fake news? Kingsley, fake news?
Yeah. That's the song?
That's new. Well, I believe it's believe it's that one, yeah.
Yeah, well, I tell you something. I have been a Patches fan all my life. But if that is the Patches come with it here, he ain't going to follow we sing and we them last night. He ain't going to follow. I listened to this song I just played a while ago by the Farmer Monarch. If that is when he come in, he ain't going to follow. And there are some good songs. There are some good songs. And while I'm not supporting the new CEO, I hope that the artists and everybody in the Calypso art fan perform well, so he will eventually get the kudos for having a good show, the mask last night. But here what happened. Do WEFM put a restriction on some of the songs that is being played on WEFM, or all songs will be played?
All songs are played. The only restrictions is if it's lewd music, or of course if it's defamatory, there will be restrictions. But we have played Patches here on our program, and several other songs. Yeah, we played it. Yeah, up till last week I played it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about Dianna song?
Dianna, I don't think I've seen that. Dianna song this year is "We Know Who You Mean."
Mm-hmm.
We know who you mean.
I haven't heard that one.
You haven't heard it? Are you not allowed to play it? Which one?
No, I haven't heard it. I actually haven't seen it in our vault, so I haven't heard it as yet. Yeah.
Well, try to get it and see if you could play it, because it doesn't have any lewdness or vulgarity, so it's worthwhile being played. Because I think I heard you say yesterday that you're concentrating on having more Calypso and Carnival discussion and your segment and morning, so that is why I'm wondering if there are some restrictions for certain Calypso. Because I listened to a song, I think it's the guy from Concept, Kuja, whatever his name.
Tajo.
Yeah, Tajo. That's a lot of mercy. Imagine Mr. and Dianna. You have people who perform in the art farm. They did it last year. 1 year after, they singing things close to rubbish and should not be played on the radio them. And if you don't play the songs, they say that you're being biased. But like I say, I listened to Patches last night. I said maybe the Patches could come, Patches ain't going to fall over years. Because I expect a social commentary with some serious punchline, but as older we get more softer, like Jello. I mean, come on, I'm so disappointed with Patches, and I hope you hear me. But let's hope we see some improvement. Well, the Bowman, I hear the Bowman song. Well, he sounds the same every year, the same melody. And he advocating a particular theory, but I am no longer saying. But it is what it is. And I'll enjoy the day, and I will see how I take tomorrow morning. Hopefully, because tomorrow is Wednesday, and we don't get kind of busy on a Wednesday. But I will try my best to be on tomorrow. So I'm leaving some time for people to comment on what I said. If you don't, well, we just move on. All right, have a great day.
Thank you.
You too, Kingsley.
Wow. This is Activated Mornings with Roleza and Dianna right here on WEFM. I hope that you are. It's a little, I think I'm seeing this sun. There's a sun you're seeing there. Naturally, is it looking like this sun?
I ain't seeing one sun. I just seeing great clouds.
Maybe I'm looking through the lens of my delusion. All right, but it looks like I thought I had seen some sun outside. Apparently, it's not, but it is a little bit cloudy over here. It was raining earlier this morning. I don't know what the weather is like where you are, but if you have some sun, you could send us a little bit of warmth. We would enjoy that. Roleza, good morning.
Good morning, Dianna. Good morning, SVG. It is a brand new day, and we are back with you. All right, we are back with you.
We just got our commentary there from Kingsley, and he was speaking about some of the Calypsos for this year. I don't think that we had called out we had named the finalists or the semi-finalists rather in the Calypso competition. So we'll probably take this moment to just go through them quickly as Kingsley brought that up this morning. So there are, I'm going to call them very quickly. So we have Fire Empress, Patches, Chanel Mackenzie, Johnny Rebel, Hero, Abijah, Zangi, Vibrating Skicks, Man Sick, Reality, Ipa, Tajo, Zionai, Dennis Bowman, Cleopatra Hendrickson, Mike, Lord Have Mercy, Oliver, Nubian Empress, Divine Haksha, Marvo, Morgan, Ranby, Sheena Collis, Sonny Banks, Parry, and, well, actually, Parry and Omani Cupid are the reserves. They are their two reserves. So those are the Calypsonians that have been selected for the semi-finals of the competition, which is called An Evening with the Legends, and it is to take place the 29th of this month at the cruise ship terminal. Me and Roleza singing a Calypso next. Roleza and I will be singing a Calypso. Oui. All righty then. So what's your take? I think you've mentioned your opinion on the Calypso yesterday. You have anything else you want to add to that today?
Yeah, it's just interesting that Kingsley made a remark about if any songs are banned on WEFM. And I mean, Kingsley, so I just want to shake you. I just want to shake you sometimes, Kingsley. I don't see that there being any reason for certain songs to be banned. Again, unless it's defamatory or unless it's libelous or unless it's lewd, because we do try to most of it is soca songs, because many times we hear certain songs and we just roll our eyes, right? Legit roll our eyes. All right, so let's take this call. Hi, caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, how are you all doing? Good?
Yeah, we're all right.
What about you?
Hey, good. I'm glad Dianna just mentioned the list. I guess Kingsley didn't saw the list before.
Yeah.
So that he could take back.
I know, right?
That he go further than that.
I was going to mention it to you about even hearing yourself first.
yeah. And added to that, you don't even know that CDC is giving Patches honor this year.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that actually.
You know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, for his contribution throughout the years. Patches deserved that a long time ago because he come up the ranks. Patches was a soul singer, reggae singer. Play with so many bands, taught so many people music and things like that. You know, so he deserves it. So you'll hear more about that. So Kingsley better take back that. We'll apologize to you all next tomorrow.
Yeah, I know, right? We're apologizing to the station.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of songs out there because I think what the judges them look for is a mixture of topics a good song don't necessarily have to be a political commentary or social commentary. And that is the reason why a lot of people stayed away from the tent over the years, because they're tired with these kind of boring and slow. They need some humor also, some fast calypso and all them kind of things.
Right.
Like what used to happen back in the days. So, I mean, you have calypsos on both sides of the aisle in terms of politics, for the government, for the opposition, and so on. So they mix it up. So Kingsley need to go in the tent a little more often. I don't know if he goes there. I guess not. Maybe he's not a fan. So that's just my little take.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. So one of the other things that I wanted to say on this, Calypso is a social commentary, and Calypso, when you have to look back, let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 40 years from now, it gives us an indication of what was happening in a country at a particular point in time, at a particular period in time. And this is why I would really like for a lot of the calypsos, even from the judging standpoint, before they even make semifinals, for them to be recorded, because not all of them can clearly make it to the semifinals, much less to the finals, right? And I do have that appreciation for calypso, and for me, I would actually want for advocate for a lot more stations, not just WEFM, because one of the things with WEFM is that we don't just play calypso during carnival season. We play calypso all year round. And I don't see why anybody should necessarily think that calypso should be banned or certain songs should be banned, or that. Finish that thought after. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, troublesome queens. How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good.
I like the musical mix you guys did between 7:15 and 7:30. I like the mix.
That's Dianna.
It wasn't either of you did it, or you have a mix of somebody?
I just played songs one after the other.
Yes, that's a good mix. Empress Dianna, you could sue Fire Empress, Remember a couple months ago you told me we big and we got sense? Remember you uttered that phrase to me? Right, and she used that in a song.
Oh, it's not my phrase.
I know. And the guy that saying them girl rude, the guy who just enjoyed it rude.
Hilford.
He got that. I strongly believe he got that from Winston Soso. In 1996, the late Winston Soso, he won the fourth soca monarch in St. Vincent, right? He came down from New York, and his outfit that he was to perform on stage, his suitcase didn't make it down with him. So he said he didn't have an outfit to perform in.
I remember that. I remember that performance. That was, Queens, why you do that?
I see it on TV.
I just remember the image.
You saw it on TV, right? You wasn't there, right?
It would have, most likely on TV, yeah. Queens, you just bring back that whole image. Come on.
Yeah. Almost 30 years ago. Next year will be 30 years. 1996 it was. So that's where they get it from. Another thing about the Calypso, I think the judges did a good job this year picking out these songs out there, some good songs. Back in Hero and what's the other guy there? Sick. I'm backing them to win the crown, either one of them. But I do have a problem with one line in the Man Sick song. You mentioned Michelle Andrews dead and gone. And Michelle Andrews' mother was upset that line and asked him he should take it out. He didn't take it out. I listened to the semi-final. He did sing it this time. I hope he would take it out.
Hero sang Nothing Good to Say. That song.
No, 2025. Nothing Good to Say is Man Sick.
No, No, you said
Nothing Good to Say was years ago. I think it was either last year or the year before. But he's saying this year, he's saying the good things about what the ULP doing this year. It's a flip to what he did before.
Who you talking? Okay, start again. You're saying Mansik is saying Nothing Good to Say. That's the name of his song this year.
No, it's
and
not
Hero
nothing good
is
to say.
2025.
He's saying good things about the ULP. About the good things about what the ULP done over the years. But a couple years ago, I think it's either last year or the year before, he did have something after five in a row. Nothing to show after 5 in a row. That he did have that song, which was a complete opposite song. So it was like anti-ULP compared to the song I have now. But let's say it's a nice. The lineup is nice. I'm backing them. I just hope he could just take that line out. Michelle Andrews line out that song. I think that's a bit insensitive, that line. All right, that is for now. Bye.
All right. Okay, thanks. All right. So it has me wondering, is it that there are two Calypsos that have made reference to Michelle Andrews, because Patch's song also has reference to her in the beginning. Yeah, in the fake news.
I don't remember that. Okay.
In fake news, there's a line.
Okay.
A line in it. Yeah. People love this Calypso conversation. All right. We have the next thing. Okay, let's take it quickly. Caller, you have 30 seconds.
Yes, 6 song. Nothing. I mean, it was sending condolences to the ladies, so I can't see no part to take out that, out of that. And then, the first time I hear Calypso and singing about opposition, they always sing about government, so that is something new to me. I never hear that no part of the world Calypso and singing bad about opposition.
Okay, I have to look out for that one.
Real bad, and real out of time, out of way. So Calypso should be singing on you too. So,
okay.
All right, man.
All right, thanks.
All right. So I think that would bring us. You had something you were saying?
Yeah, I was just saying that. I don't see any reason why a song should be banned unless it's for the purpose, the reasons that I gave before. I mean, we are living in a democratic country. Both sides, whether it's persons in government or in opposition, they should be open to criticism. And if we choose to criticize in a song, or Calypsonians choose to criticize in a song, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What it is I would find a problem with is if everybody is giving praises to the government, because then that would make it seem as if everything is okay in the country, and everything isn't, right? So for those who choose to put their voices or choose to put their criticisms in the form of a Calypso, so that's 10, 15, 20 years from now, we could look back and say, well, this was what was happening in a period of time, or this is what was the thought of this, either this Calypsonian or several persons.
Well, and I admire some of the bravery of the Calypsonians too, especially Zionide. Even after your songs get banned and you have whatever images put out there, you still continue to sing, and he's very good with his lyrics. He's creative with his lyrics, and I like that about him.
And that's the thing. Why do we need to use the word brave? I shouldn't even have to be brave to sing a song.
That's true. Well, I guess
be able to voice my opinion on things. I don't need to have the word brave attached to it, But yeah,
true. All right, so it's now 8:03, and we are going to head out of this talk segment in just a few minutes. We have our foreign policy in focus, and a few minutes after that, we will be conducting an interview with the NCTI. Remember that this 8 o'clock, well, it's 8:03. This time check came to us by the New Haven Funeral Home.
Death